And Sheppy. Best YouTube, what's going on? Key Enigma Adventures, what's going on? Arcs Crypto, King Mining, Whale Tail Mining, and oh, it just jumped on me. Hopefully, I didn't miss any. We got the F1ZZ, Sebastian Dale delisted, Decile delisted. Hello, what's going on? Oh my gosh, I think I got everybody. If not, just yell at me. We like yelling at me for stuff. So yeah, what do you guys want to talk about? Intel? I did try to contact Intel, talk about their ASICs and stuff like that, and they just said they don't have any information at this time. They're pretty much only selling the mining farms. That's it. They don't want anyone to look at their ASICs, review their ASICs, anything. They're pretty hush-hush and closed doors, which I find kind of interesting. I also asked them about their ARC GPUs. Currently, obviously, you can only purchase them from a Chinese retailer. They are not released in North America, and as we know, there's no miner available, so we need like miner devs, probably someone like Phoenix Miner or someone, LOL Miner potentially, to get their hands on one of these cards so they can actually tweak their miner for them to work. So currently the way it sits, yes, there's no LHR on an Intel GPU, and there's no Intel GPU that can currently mine any crypto. Now, there is probably some Chinese mining program out there that is able to do this, but we don't know what they are here in North America. You got to be from China to get your hands on one. So yeah, very interesting. So that's pretty much all I know about Intel right now. Yes, I am aware DJ Mines, he does have, I think he has 2 now, but like I said, he probably ordered it or got it sent or something from a Chinese retailer because they are not available anywhere in North America yet. So interesting. Does the new mini ETH miner now work on EtherMine, or are you still having issues with that as well? I've never tried it on EtherMine, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with that. I haven't tried it. I've used it on Flexpool, and I have 0 issues with that. I've had 0 issues with any of those mini miners, whether it's the ETH miner or the Ethereum Classic miner. So yeah, I don't know. I haven't tried it on EtherMine, though. I don't use EtherMine ever since they tried ripping people off way back when. Intel trying to get into the ASIC game, so I wouldn't think they would LHR the cards. Yeah, well, you got to remember, too, when it comes to Intel, they're kind of, well, it's a pretty big debut for them. And I think it might be good and it might be bad at the same time. Now, remember, the Intel ARC GPUs and stuff that they're releasing right now is allegedly about on par with the 3000 series. The 3070, I think, is around what their high-end card is. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure. Things may have changed. It's been a while since I actually looked into what people were talking about. But last I heard, they're about, 3070 is their high range. They're nice little... They're supposed to be a little cheaper and stuff. So obviously they're throwing in their GPUs around the same time that the 4000 series is supposed to drop for NVIDIA and the 7000 series for AMD. So, they're a gen behind in theory when they're releasing these. So we don't know how they're going to play out. Obviously it's going to come down to pricing. When they release, they're probably going to have to be next to free to be worthwhile because one, the 3000 series are, the used market is it's not extremely cheap yet. It's going to get cheaper, but the prices are definitely coming down. I'll look at Kijiji in a minute, see what prices look like around me, but at least in the States and stuff, I still see fairly high prices in Canada, but it looks like in the US that things are actually coming down quite a bit. Oh, Hawk Mighty, what's going on? What's going on, Hawk? We should get you on the show one time here, and we can talk about your bet you got going on. Awesome. What's going on, Hawk? How you doing? Yeah, questions, guys. Questions. Give it away. Oh my gosh, this ad thing just keeps popping up on me like crazy. Yeah, bro, let's do it. Yeah, we'll do it sometime. We'll see. Figure it out. I'm not used to getting people on the show because I always mess it all up. Everyone always has cameras and stuff on, and then I'll just be a big symbol. But one thing I want to try, I'm trying to get into this Titan node here. I'll adjust my screen a little bigger there. Now you can see it. Still only 31. It's right full. So last night, I actually went through all the steps, and it let me stake Flux. But then my Zelcore wallet closed up on me. As you can see, I did my swapping over from BNB. I have my Binance Flux. I did all that last night. I have 1,036 Flux now. And I was going to go into the Titan node here, and it's failing on me. So it let me do the complete process last night, and then all of a sudden I woke up this morning because it takes like an hour, hour and a half to go through. So I went to bed, woke up, my Zelcore wallet, it closed on its own. So I'm thinking that's what messed it up. If you go into your settings here, you can see, you know, it was at like 15 minutes or something. Now I put it to never because whatever. But it let me do all the signing of the contracts and everything. I woke up and it was still blank. Nothing here. So I'm like, what's going on? And then I seen they have 30 nodes. They're up in line. Now it's full. You can see total 1, 2, and there's 1.2 million here that is staked. But, you know, I'm just going to run through this right now and show you exactly how this works very, very fast. So simply, we just hit stake Flux. I'm going to pick the amount that I want. So I'm going to go to 1,000. I had 30, so I'm going to go 1,020, hit next, uncheck. 12 months next. You know, it's very fast because I've done this a couple times now. Open Zelcore, sign and click. Yes. Okay, good. Bam. Minus. Okay, next. Now I'm going to register my stake. And you can see it's going to give me an error. It's full. Last night, it didn't say any of this. It went through 100%. And now I can't get past this point because, as you can see, obviously, the node is full now at 30. It was 29 last night. This just went live this morning. But I did it all, and my wallet, because it closed, must have canceled the whole thing. So now I have to wait for another Titan node to go online before I can do this. But you can see how fast the staking process is. I was pretty much done there. After you sign all the contracts and everything of the Flux you want to send, then you got to wait like an hour, hour and a half for that 30 confirmations. And then your Flux will be on the node and making you some money. But yeah, I'm stuck here now. I got to wait for the 31st node. So throughout the stream here, every once in a while, I'm going to be coming here, hitting the refresh button, and hopefully that 31 comes online. I can smash that stake button and get in there. But right now, I can't. It's full. So that sucks. Anyway, so that's where I'm on the current Titan Flux node. What do we got here? We got Yeti in the house. Yeti's here, guys. I'm not sure if you guys have heard about this or not, but we're still waiting for full details. Don't know what's happening. But we were looking at Kaka the other day. Yes, that's a real coin, guys. So you can see right here on Mining Pool Stats, new coin, Kaka, right here. It's Kapow, 5 days old. It's currently got 4 pools, 9.66 gigahash. It runs on the Kapow. Obviously, being named Kaka and being a Kapow coin, it's a fork from Raven coin. And, you know, there's not much hash rate. But people were reporting that once they installed their wallet, which we can look at right here, let's just go into general, scroll up, Let's just get through some of these parts. Where is it? Is this it? No, not there, not there. Up. Where is it? Okay, right here. So let's look at some of these screenshots. Get into a bigger thing. So right after installing this wallet, my Nexa coins was stolen. WTF. My Raptorium wallet too. Raven coin card, malware here, everyone. What do you mean by stolen? Transferred out, wallet.dat disappeared. Did you encrypt your wallets? I think it has a keylogger. Yada, yada. Move on to the next step of this one. I lost all my crypto. Look, holy S word. Someone hacked me after installing this wallet. Virus, blah, blah, blah. Okay, regardless, it looks like this is a bad wallet. Don't install the Kaka wallet. Things are looking bad. I did message Yeti, and you can see who has summoned me to this realm. There he is, answering, replying. And he was looking into it. He found some things that were looking bad on it, but it looks like 3 hours after Yeti talked to him, there was a wallet update. Now, I don't know if this wallet update fixes anything. We don't know if the wallet was had like I guess Yeti could probably explain this in the chat better, but had I guess a security leak inside of it, and it might not have been the dev's issue, but someone could exploit it really easily and could have been causing these issues to the users out there. Regardless, there is a wallet update, and it may or may not be fixed. I would recommend everyone probably to stay away for now until there is more information on this, but it was sounding like people were losing. It was searching for QT-based wallets that were installed in the same drive, and it was taking your coins. So that's like your Pulsar, your Raptorium, your Bitorium, and you know all these other coins that run on those QT-based and wallet.dat file things. So stay away from it for now until we get more about this situation under control. Live staking watch party. Yeah, live staking watch party. You know, speaking of that, let's just go back and hit the refresh button. And there's still 30. All right, still 30. Still only 30. There's basically a wonderful. Okay, this is coming from Yeti, guys. Listen up here. There's basically a wonderful exploit inside of the core wallet that basically let their wallet was pointing to any qt.config. In theory, it could load an attack vector. So there you go. It was looking for Qt wallets. It's like, you know, if you guys are unfamiliar, you may have heard about Sheetcoin a while back, where it was pretty much doing the same thing. People installed the Sheetcoin wallet. Now, it didn't activate per se for a few weeks to a month or so after you're actually mining this coin. But after some time went by, people started realizing that their Raptorium and stuff on Qt-based wallets was disappearing, and it did come down to that Sheetcoin. So I'm sure some of you guys remember that. I can't remember how long ago that was now, but this, I guess, in theory is pretty much the same thing, but it sounds like people are catching it a lot sooner than what happened with Sheet. So crazy. What do you think ETP metaverse within the merge? ETP, I've seen something about ETP. What is that the other day? ETP metaverse. ETP metaverse. Is that an ETH coin? Yeah, it's an ETH coin. Well, as far as I'm aware, it's just an ETH coin. So after the merge, it's not going to affect it. Remember, Ethereum, the merge is happening, the transition, the proof of stake is happening on Ethereum. It's not happening on all the ETH coins. ETH, it's just an algorithm that these coins use. So it's not, in my opinion, it's not going to really affect these. Well, technically it will affect these coins because people are going to be pointing their GPUs at pretty much anything they can find to find something that's profitable. So Metaverse could see difficulty increases because it's ETH. ASICs could move over to ETP because it's ETH, and so on. So when it comes to the ETH coins and ETC hash coin, which Ethereum Classic is the only current ETC hash coin, but all these coins could be overrun by ASICs because that's the only options that they have once Ethereum moves to POS. But in terms of the platform itself, nothing, you know, POS isn't going to affect these directly because it will still be a proof of work coin. So hopefully that kind of answers your question. Hit the button. Thank you very much, TechMan, for the US $5 Threadripper fund. We need to get OCTOMINER to make a CPU rig. That would be so cool. You imagine? I don't even want to know what the price would be, though. But seriously, imagine an OCTOMINER X12 5950X rig. So 12 5950Xs in it. That'd be absolutely amazing. I really wish they would make multi-socket motherboards for consumer-grade CPUs, like your 3900, 3950s, 5900s, 5950Xs. On top of that, I really wish these mining board manufacturers, like you got the B250s and stuff, but they're all pretty old. They're all running off old type of tech. Yes, you don't need much when in terms of a CPU and stuff to run, you know, just straight GPU mining rigs. But I think we need some updates coming out here, guys. We need some Ryzen powered mining boards, you know, and plus on top of that, like the B250, I know it runs up to 18, 19 GPUs, but you can only use like, what is it? 11 or 12 can be standard, and the rest have to be mining specific because the CPU and the motherboard itself does not support the threads needed to fully maximize that without mining specific cards without your video output. So we need some updated tech here for crypto mining. Do you guys agree with me or what? I really think this needs to happen because you get these thread rippers and stuff, the newer ones inside of some new motherboards. We could see 25, 30 GPU mining rigs coming out of a nice, you know, thread ripper, a very high 5950X, you know, type of CPU. Again, that's going to be fairly expensive, but I think it'd be pretty sweet. And you know what? Some people, they have money to burn, and other people, obviously, like myself, we're watching every penny we have. But I still think it'd be a wicked option to have out there to do this. So ASUS, BioStar, all those guys that make these things, update. Wait, I got to find the button, guys. There we go. I'm ready. Where is it? Here it is. All right, so all you mining board companies out there, update your. All right, there we go. Nice. I don't even know if I timed that right or not. But you know what I'm talking about, right? We need some updated stuff here. Oh, ASRock. ASRock has a new board. What are they running? What's ASRock doing? Okay, ASRock has a new board. That's cool. Leave no mega hash behind. How do you feel about Aneta BTC? Aneta's pretty cool. I think it's a nice, smart. Actually, I haven't checked on mine for a while, so let's actually look at that. Where? I don't even know where that is. Do I have that? Any of that here? Hold on, guys. I'm searching. Ergo Smart Pool, Ergo Dex. Let's just go to there, and I'm gonna start another one here. And the Ergo Dex. I haven't checked on my stuff for a while. Oh no! Stop! I'm losing my website. Okay, I gotta start a new page. Scroll down. Yeah, sorry guys, I'm messing everything right up. Bad day, bad day. We're going into there. Go to the Smart Pool. Bam. Okay, so we're at the Smart Pool. We're at the Ergo. I don't know what the hell they got going on now. Smart Pools. Let's see what all they have here. But I think it's a cool concept. This is really neat. Now, I wish they would take it one step further, honestly. Like, look at all the things. Ergo's getting all these different platforms and stuff built on them, and it's pretty sweet. Got the Aneta BTC. What's left on pool fees? They did add, I believe, another 1 million. So that's crazy. So they keep adding more Aneta BTC into here. But I really think they should change it up. These coins need to do kind of what I believe Litecoin and Dogecoin is kind of do. Merge mine. Like, this is cool to get paid the extra percentage and stuff. But I think it'd be really sweet. Why don't they just add up all these assets into the single chain and then do what Doge and everyone with merge mines do? Make all these merge mines with Ergo as well. I think that would be sweet, and that would greatly increase some profitability. So what do I mean by that? You go to say, whatever, you're using F2 pool on your mini Doge miner, your L7, whatever, and you can pick how you get paid out. So you're mining Litecoin, but then you're also getting Doge into a separate wallet as well, increasing that. Now, if you go to some cool pools that don't do the merge mining in separate wallets and they pay you all out directly Litecoin, that'd be a good option too. Now, it might cause other coins to be sold in the process. But like, say you had your Aneta BTC, say you had your Comet Smart Pool and everything all together being merge mined into one coin, but paying you all straight out in Ergo all at the same time. That would greatly boost, some Ergo. So instead of, say you hit a block and it's worth 1 Ergo, what if it's worth like 1.5 Ergo because you had so many Comet in there as well as so many Aneta BTCs mixed into as well. I think that's the route we should go instead of this type of route. But this is still a cool process. And moving on, as for the future price of Aneta BTC, I'm not really sure. I do have my Aneta Angel NFT, so I'm waiting for them to implement that. I think that's going to be pretty cool. I don't know how it's going to work fully yet. It might be like 6 payouts a year in the Aneta BTC for holding the NFT, or it might be a mining revenue, 1% a month, 2% a month, or something like that. I don't know, because they haven't really released those details yet, but I'm still waiting for that. That will be phase 3, but they have been doing some new phases. My Ergo Dex I have not actually looked at for a while. I have had some liquidity going on here. So is it syncing? Log it in. Have a look what's going on. Syncing. It's taking an hour. Did you get a heat gun to do on your rigs? I'm curious to see the heat in the cables. I don't have a. I do have a thermal camera. I need to get an attachment because my last phone blew up. So that's what I used to use. Why is this taking so long to sync? Wow, it's taking an hour. But I do have a thermal camera that I got linked to my phone, but I do got to find a USB-C to a mini USB female adapter so I can plug that into my newer phone, because right now I can't. But yeah, I'll have a look to see, how the cables are heat-wise going. Won't fit in Apollo 2 miners. Okay, what do we got? Hurry up. Liquidity. Your positions. Am I still in here? Yeah, I still got some liquidity happening. Awesome. So I'm right here. We got 8 Ergo and 3182 Ergo. I don't know. APR is 1.8%. I don't know if I'm making or gaining right now. If I'm losing, I don't know what's happening here. But regardless, I got some liquidity going on. What is actually one worth now? Let's go to the swap here. What is one Aneta? So Ergo to Neta BTC, where are you? Let's just put in Neta. So 1 ergo is now worth 392 Neta. Oh, another sneezing fit. So 1 ergo is now 392. It was a little over 400 a while ago. Does that mean, is the Neta going up in price slightly? Anybody confirm this? I haven't been on here for a while, but I do want to get more before it's too late. But we'll see. Speaking of that, I don't even remember what platform. Let me have a look here. Where is my NFT for this to see if it even says anything next to it yet? Is this it? I believe this is it. Yeah, boom. So here's the Ergo NFT marketplace. Now this is the first NFT I have ever bought. So let it load. It's telling me what I own. You can see your wallet own multiple. No, I just got the one. So I got the one right here. And remember, this is legit. Sky Harbor is where you purchase these. I seen Son of a Tech was talking about it, and there are people on different NFT Ergo platforms trying to sell allegedly a Neta Angels, but they're fake. By fake, that means they may look the same, but they're not going to do what they're meant to do once phase 3 gets implemented and you start getting like either free Ergo rewards or free Neta BTC. It's probably a Neta BTC because these are coming from a Neta, but there are rip-off, scam, and Neta Angels coming off on different marketplaces. So Sky Harbor, this website is the official website that you do use to purchase these NFTs for your gains and everything. But right now, this is the one I got. This guy right here, I have no idea what the rarity or anything is on it, but not bad. I'm 20 minutes behind. You're 20 minutes behind. Hugo Down at RabidMining. From what I've read on the Neta Angels, there will be airdrops for the first 6 months, a mining bonus per Angel NFT up to 3, and bonus staking rewards. Oh, so they added more to it. Yeah, so I wasn't sure. Like, I read that Cardano, is it Cardano that they're linked with, kind of? I think so. But they have a Neta Angels on there as well. And they were doing the airdrop thing. And they were trying to figure out how to do it on the Ergo network. So according to you, it sounds like they're doing a whole bunch of stuff, not just one. So if you're unfamiliar with airdrops, pretty much by holding the NFT, you get free airdrops of, you know, the coins. So you're getting increased coins for having it. Well, you have to buy the NFT, I guess. And then you're also going to get, I guess, increased staking rewards, allegedly. And then you're also going to get increased mining rewards. So pretty much by holding that into the wallet that you are mining to, you will get increased rewards based on probably the rarity of the one you have, which is kind of cool because if you're unfamiliar, KDA hashing is kind of doing the same thing. Have you guys heard about their marketplace, what they're doing? It's pretty insane. So I don't know if the NFTs dropped or not yet, but pretty much you purchase a KDA miner NFT. It looks just like a KDA miner. It's like a little mini video animated clip of a cool looking KDA miner. And based on the KDA hashing to them, they're putting up a big mining farm. And based on the NFT tier that you have, you get a percentage of what their farm makes. So in theory, if they have like say 400 terahash worth of hash rate, and you have one, you're getting 1% of 400 terahash every day in terms of rewards to your own KDA wallet. So it's kind of cool. They're making NFT KDA ASIC miners that's gonna mine KDA for you. So that's kind of a cool thing coming on here. I don't know if they dropped it or not yet, if it happened, but I know it was getting pretty close. And then I kind of, a couple of weeks went by and I don't know what happened, but I know it was coming. So I don't know what's going on with that, but they look pretty sweet. You know, I'm going to see if I can find one, actually. KDA hashing. I don't know their full name. KDA hashing NFT. Like, I don't know. KDA hashing, KDA, Twitter, NFT. Thank you, 5,000. Myopi, yada, yada, yada. Kedana. Enter, you see. Where is it? Where do they have a picture of one of their cool NFT miners? Oh, man, I can't find it. But they look sweet. Right here, here's one of them. Bam. Hey, where'd the picture go? I just wanted to see the picture of the miner, man. It looks sweet. There it is. Look at that. This is the NFT, and it's, you know, it's in your wallet. It'll be spinning away, hashing away. But there's different tiers. You're pretty much buying an NFT. This is your NFT. And depending on the size of their hashing farm, you're going to be getting a cut of the rewards for owning the NFT. So it's an NFT that mines KDA for you. So that's kind of sweet. That is actually a pretty sweet thing. Now, I don't know how long term or, how sustainable it's going to go and last, or if it's, has a time frame. I don't know, but it looks pretty cool. Looks pretty sweet. You mine in KuCoin, set your power back some. That wallet Ergo in Play Store is good or not? In the Play Store, I don't know. Actually, I think they have this one. Where is it? Nautilus. Is Nautilus wallet in the Play Store? I think it is. If it is, then yeah, it's a good one. Let me just check. I'm checking it right now. Nautilus wallet. Nautilus wallet. It's not. They got Nautilus Nano wallet. No, it's not here yet. All right, so the Nautilus wallet is not here yet, but I sounded like they were going to be soon. Now, I also believe that this Nautilus wallet also has Ledger support. So if you're unfamiliar with Ledger support, that's your Ledger Nano, your S and X. And supposedly you can link that up to here because Ergo does have a thing with Ledger. So obviously, you'll get your private keys offline to store your Ergo. So yeah, I'm utilizing the Nautilus. It seems to be the best one. It holds your NFTs. I'm not an NFT person. That's, like I said, that's the first NFT I ever bought. But I was curious because I am fairly bullish on Ergo and the network. So I figured I'd try an Ergo NFT. Plus there was no gas fees pretty much involved. It was very, very cheap. Unlike Ethereum, you could buy $100,000 ETH NFT and then you end up spending, another $500,000 on gas just to transfer it to your wallet. So yeah, I don't roll that way. Ledger support is not ready yet. Okay, so it's not ready yet. It's been a while. Yeah, I wasn't sure if it was ready or not. I'm just assuming that it probably was by now because they've been talking about Ergo and Ledger partnership for like over a year now. So I guess it's not ready to roll yet. And then Nautilus, when I first installed it, it was saying supports Ledger. So I don't know. So anyway, I guess it's still in the works, but it'll be nice to get hardware wallets into more and more of these cryptos. Right now, currently, like they're only into the big guys, Ethereum, bunch of ERC20 tokens, Bitcoin, obviously, XRP, stuff like that. But we need Ledger and Trezor support across, it'd be nice to see Raptorium. It'd be nice to see, Ethereum Classics in all those, but Doge is probably in those. I don't know how Doge really shot up in terms of being adapted in a lot of places fairly fast, but we need something for a lot of these altcoins. Maybe Ledger will make an altcoin version of it. Not by altcoin, because technically every coin other than Bitcoin is an altcoin. But I mean, like, where you're talking about your SHIB, you're talking about your Conflux, your Flux, all these. They need some hardware wallet support on all these other coins that, we mine and all this. So I think they really need to do that. Which card brand is good for mining on a 3070 Ti with good temperatures? Well, usually when it comes to, everything's pretty much LHR now, so it don't matter. But when it comes to NVIDIA, the top tier brand is usually EVGA. They have the best fans, the ball bearings. They last the longest. Any fan can explode on any brand. Obviously, some are cheaper than others. But I really think EVGA is one of the best brands when it comes to NVIDIA GPUs. I like to compare EVGA with something like Sapphire for AMD. That's the top tier for AMD. And same thing, fans last next to forever. But again, you could have a bad one and it could go a lot faster. But that's how I look at it. So if you are really looking for the top tier brands, it's EVGA and Sapphire, depending whether it's NVIDIA or AMD, in my mind. Zotac, hey, I had no issues with Zotac yet. Like, I have an original Zotac Gaming 3060 Ti before LHR was even a thing. And that thing's still going full bore 100%. So it's over 2.5 years old. Zero issues with it. All my GPUs are actually non-LHR. I have 4 gigabytes. I got that Zotac Gaming. I got the EVGA 3080. They're all non-LHR. I bought all my GPUs before LHR was a thing. And then I know prices went through the roof. Scalpers started hitting their thing. I waited in line. I did not buy one GPU off a single scalper my whole build. I take my time. I get the best deals. I got MSRP or less for every GPU I got, and I only have 2 LHR GPUs, and those are two 3060s. The rest, like I said, are all non-LHR. They're either FEs that I waited in line for, or I bought them before LHR was even a thing. So I have 0 LHR cards, except for those two 3060s. Hugo Down, thank you very much for the $10 US Ripper fund. Yeah, I know one day I will get my hands on a Ripper. I've been saying that for over a year now, but one day, a Ripper would be so amazing. 3970X or something like that. I believe the 3970X is the best price to performance in the Threadripper family. Obviously, the beastly ones, 3990X is the new ones now. You have 5990X and stuff, but those are just way too expensive for what you get. Budweiser knows a guy with 8 Zotac 3090s running 16 months with no problems. That's pretty sweet. Awesome. Nice. But yeah, I think there was a transition. Now, I remember the Zotac Gamings. They used to be fairly cheap. When I first bought mine, it was only like, it was around the same price as a 3060 FE version. It was maybe 20 bucks more. It was right down there. And then there was like a transition period where Zotac raised the prices by like $100 to $200 Canadian. So then they became fairly expensive, and I was like, what's going on here? But I got mine when it was in the cheap range, and it seems like they increased their price. Obviously, this is when the chip shortage and everything started rolling into play here, and then it seems like everyone's Zotac started dying at that point. So prices went up. Something happened with, you know, the way they're producing these products, and then obviously the quality just went to crap. So early Zotacs are really good GPUs. Later Zotacs seem to have, you know, are garbage. But yeah, I don't know. Yields better. 700 mega hash is making 0.1 ETH a day at the moment. Yeah, yields are definitely up for sure. What is that? You know, let's take a look at the hash rate. Do I have that here? Where's Ethereum network hash rate? Boom. Up a little bit, 959 the other day, you know, 920, 922. This is an average hash rate chart. But yeah, we've been under the 1 petahash mark for actually since, where is this? Right here. So since June 15th, we've been pretty much under the 1 petahash. And obviously the difficulty bomb was taken away. So it was defused, if you want to put it. So that helps with the yields as well. So we're seeing 13-second block times now. So yeah, yields are definitely coming up. So profitability is also up decently as well. We're seeing decent profits across GPU mining currently. Yeah, the whole rig, PSU, frame, motherboard, and all CPUs of 5 cards will hold 8 cards. Are good cards for future. Nah, 5700 XTs. I don't know. They're not looking too hot for the future here, guys. They're definitely not. You know, honestly, some people have a different point of views on the whole situation. I know Hawk is 100% bullish on GPUs. He's picking them up everywhere he can. Personally, myself, like, I didn't, even at the height of the bull run, I wasn't picking up GPUs. So I look for the best deals and I find something that's worth it. But at this point in time, I'm not looking into any GPUs for the future. I want to wait and see how everything actually comes out when we get a number on the ASICs, the hash rates, how many miners are going to start quitting here, because things are going to look bad for a while. But we'll just play with the market and see what happens. But as for 5700 XTs, we can see here, like, look at Ergo, for example. You do not want a 5000 series AMD GPU. That's including the 5600 XT and stuff. 100 mega hash for 130 watts. 100 mega hash. Like, if you want to think about that another way, Ergo, you should be utilizing more hash rate than the power that you're using. Now, it doesn't mean Team Red Miner's not going to figure out a way to tweak these GPUs more in the future. That could very well happen. But the way it's sitting right now, it's not looking too hot. Now, what to mine isn't 100% accurate as well, because if we go to the 6000 series, we see the same type of results here where they're not looking too hot. But based on a lot of your comments and past live streams, it looks like what to mine is very, very wrong when it does come to the AMD 6000 GPUs. Now, I cannot confirm or deny any of those accusations because I have 0 6000 series AMD GPUs to test. So I don't have any. So I cannot tell you if that's right or not. But the way what the mine is pointing at, it looks like all the AMD cards are bad. But like I said, according to you guys, the 6,000 series seem to be doing very well on a lot of these other coins other than what to mine tell us. So you got to keep that in mind. What to mine is not 100% accurate. It's a nice little baseline to get you an idea of things, but it's not accurate. So I can't tell you how well the 6,000 series will be after the merge is gone, because it comes down to how many coins are they good at in terms of efficiency. It's going to come down to efficiency. You want the most efficient GPUs. You want the lowest power price you can possibly get in order to survive what is going to be coming. And even at that point, you still might not be able to. So it's hard to say. But yeah, I don't know full hash rates on that. But the 5,000 series doesn't look too hot for the future. And mixed reactions on the 6,000. Now, some of you guys do say it's actually very, very good on a lot of these coins, where what the mine says it's not. So just take it any way you can. Always do your own testing. I need to get my hands on a 6,000 just to see how it does. But right now, I don't know. Hugo Don, I can. What to mine isn't even close with the 6,000 series. Okay, see, so there you go. Hugo Down is saying what to mine isn't even close. I really need to get my hands on one and try this out. Hugo, do you have some numbers potentially then that we could use? Do you have a 67 or 66 or something that we could kind of get an idea of what some of these 6,000 series are actually doing? Because yeah, that'd be some nice information that we should probably know about. 2 crypto calculate miner profit calculator gets pretty close too. 2 crypto calculator miner. Okay, 2 crypto calculator miner. Oh wait, hold on. I gotta hit the refresh button on Flux here. What's going on with Titan Node? Refresh. 31 on. Is 31 online? 31 is. Oh, it's not online yet. Okay, well, cancel that. Go back into here. Let's look at this cryptonic thingamajigger. Where are we at? What are we looking for? 2 crypto calc. Is that what it is? 2cryptocalc.com. All right, we're gonna check this out. Am I about to NVIDIA AMD model hash rate? Eternity. What? Okay, model. Oh, 2 miners thing. 2 miners. 2 miners got this thing going on. So 2 miners will become the new what to mine because it's more accurate. Is that what we're talking about here? That's not what we're talking about. Okay, what am I looking at here? It doesn't have any numbers for the cards. You got to put it in. Oh, wait, quantity. 16700 XT. Gauge, enter. Okay. What? Negative $3. What's going on here? Am I running this thing right? I don't think I'm running this thing right. Hash rate. Okay, let's look at that. I want this. 16700 XT engage. Okay, let's do 5. This thing's changed. Now it's 7. 16700 XT. The power of the Radeon 7 isn't being used. I put all my GPU quantity in. 6014.69 mega hash, 60.5 watts. On the 6600 XT, 14.69 mega hash on what? What? How come this isn't working? 6700 XT is not negative $3.35 on Ethereum, is it? That's not right. Look, it's saying it's negative everywhere. Am I looking at, or is this the profit right here? 3 cents. I don't know if I'm reading. I'm gonna have to look in this calculator wrong. It's looking. All right, I got an idea. Let's try a 3070. 3070. 1. Engage. All right, so 1602, 800. What? Dollar. Oh wait, is this the profit 24 hours? Okay, wait. Let's do this again. I was looking at the wrong spots. Okay, 6700 XT. 1. Engage. $4. Okay, we're looking a little better here. $4. But where's the hash rates? Is it giving hash rates, or do we got to like click on this to get the hash rate? It's still not giving hash rates. I want to see the hash rates and power consumption. Does it not do that? I see that, but that's that. I want to know the hash rates though. Is it giving me hash rates on these coins or just profitability? Because we can't look at this right now and expect this is what we're gonna get. You know, it could be saying Furo is giving me $10 right now, and after Ethereum it could be negative $3. But, so we can't look at how much we're currently making to look at, but we can get an idea. I want to find hash rate and power consumption. That's the numbers that we care about right now. I don't care about how much it's currently making at this point in time right now. Will we see NVIDIA or Intel using HBM in the future? Reminds me of the 5800 SD. Probably. I have no idea. It makes sense, but it probably comes down to cost. So I don't know. We'll see. Key Enigma expands is a glitch. I've got 5. The power of Radeon 7 green column. Will NiceHash have a new auto OS like they have for Windows for automatic making to best coin? IPTV channels, I would highly recommend. I don't know if we should get started on this. I recommend everybody to not use NiceHash, especially when Ethereum moves to POS. And you're probably thinking, well, why? It's going to keep its profitability up, yada, yada, yada. NiceHash could literally kill the GPU mineable coins. It could happen. And then you could be involved in destroying GPU mining after Ethereum moves to POS by utilizing NiceHash. So I would just recommend everyone not to use NiceHash once Ethereum moves to POS. That's a nice one. What is this? Wooly Pooly device GP. I'm clicking on it. Wooly Pooly device. It went into my other screen here. Ethereum Team Red Miner. Core mem temp 70 days net profit. Wooly Pooly little Ordelio. But is this still giving hash? 58 mega hash. Okay, Ravencoin. Oh, AMD 5700. Ergo 108 mega hash. Okay, but it's not giving the power. Still not saying how much power it's burning. Zergpool, TechMath, yeah, TechMath is Mr. Zergpool. I think Zergpool is gonna be a fairly profitable pool, like to mine on once Ethereum does move POS. I think it does, and I know we're gonna get a all new course. Like seriously, I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do. This is my mining strategy. This is probably TechMath's too, so he probably doesn't want me to tell anybody this, but this is how I see it happening. Obviously, as soon as the merge happens, everyone's going to be like, okay, what are we going to go to? Obviously, what to mine will probably be down because the heavy traffic inflow just being spammed and refreshed constantly every day, 24/7, because people want to know what's the next coin to mine. So everything here, I really think is probably not going to make you anything, especially the coins people are talking about. Conflux, Neo, it's not going to take much hash rate. It hardly has any hash rate on it whatsoever. So it's not going to take much to kill this coin completely, or even attack it. So, I really don't think this is going to be a go-to. It's going to do massive things. But all these coins here, like we're talking about Ravencoin, we're talking about Ethereum Classic, which is going to be a heavy ASIC flooded coin, depending on which ones all can switch. Ergo, Flux, Aeon, like any coin that you've been hearing about as the next go-to, people are going to be pointing hash on it, and it's going to be flooded. Everything on what to mine will be flooded, and they're not going to make you anything. You're not going to be able to pay for your power. I really believe this. So I'm going to use a pool like Zergpool. TechMath's going to use a pool like Zergpool. And Zergpool, it has a lot of coins that nobody really talks about, hears about, but I guess now you guys know about it. But they remain fairly profitable. There's coins there sometimes right now that you can mine that's making more money than Ethereum at times. Sometimes it involves solo mining, sometimes it involves switching, but you can also get paid out in Bitcoin if that's what you want to do. So you can mine any coin they support, and it's a lot of low hash rate type of coins. And then because it's such a low hash rate, you get so many coins, and then you just swap that into Bitcoin or whatever, and you make a decent amount. So I think something like that is probably going to be a better option, especially at first, than coming to what to mine and just being like, okay, I'm going to try this one. Okay, that lasted 5 seconds. I'm going to try this one. Okay, that lasted not. I didn't even get my rig on that one and it died. So I'm going to try this one. Meanwhile, you got everyone on NiceHash switching across everything, probably attacking something at that point. And I don't know. It's just going to be absolutely crazy, wild, wild west once Ethereum moves to POS. Because realistically, none of these coins, all these coins are a sliver of what Ethereum currently pays when they're added up. So it's going to be crazy on what happens here. In Ergo, I have 1.7 gigahash, so 1,736 megahash for 1,746 watts. That's insane. That's nice and efficient for sure. Nice. Just redirected my hash rate to Neo, mining Kapow on solar mining. Nice, you got solar, so obviously you're on solar, so it doesn't really matter. You'll be profitable no matter what, pretty much, as long as you're 100% power covered. Kapow is good to heat your house in the winter. Yeah, Kapow is good to heat your house. It's also good to potentially start your house on fire. You could wreck some GPUs in the process, but that's a different topic. 33 Celsius, sunny day out this afternoon. Nice, nice. That's awesome. Awesome, awesome. But I know we talk about solar and stuff quite a bit, but realistically, you got to think about your whole viewers. Depending where they are in the world, what they're doing, where they're mining. Different miners cater to different people differently. Like, obviously, if you're out in the country, you have a little more room, a little more land. You can spread solar panels around and stuff. If you're living in an apartment building, you're probably very power limited. Your noise is an issue. You might not be able to run like an OCTOMINER or something. This is where potentially those mini classic miners are perfectly suited for people in apartments and stuff. Someone, with a big GPU mining farm hanging out, running megawatts going, I don't want an ETC mini miner. That's garbage. I have all these GPUs. I have these ASIC miners. Why would I want that? It all depends who you are and where you're situated. Everything is for a different person. So you got to really take into account the world when you talk about things and kind of point to things. And solar is a really big issue here. We could say, oh yeah, if you're running on solar, do this because solar. You must do this because solar is going to make you zero power cost or something, or neglected, or not neglected, but bring it down to help you pay for your power. But like I said, you might not have the room. Solar power takes a lot of space to be able to utilize the amount you want. Myself, I said, I don't plan on getting solar unless I can fully utilize 100% power cost. I am not paying X amount of money for a 50% power cost reduction and a 50% bill still going to the power company. I will not do that. I'm going all in at 100% reduction or nothing. And it's not just 100% reduction, it's room to expand into it. And the extra that you get and not being able, while you expand into it, you can pay or charge the power company will buy that power back for you. So you're still making money on the side as you build into it. So that's my plans. But again, it takes a lot of room. I got to find a different plot of land somewhere and all sorts of other things. And the future of what I plan on doing is probably not so GPU heavy, not anymore. It's probably going to be more towards an ASIC type of operation. Obviously, Bitcoin ASICs are the safest ASIC to get because it's Bitcoin, but they also use the most amount of power. So I probably lean more towards like some L7s, maybe some KD miners, because for the power that they use, they do make a lot more. And then you can just swap that into something like Bitcoin. But those miners also cost quite a bit more, and Bitcoin ASICs actually aren't very expensive for what you get. But the main your main expense as a miner is your power, and the Bitcoin ASICs use a lot of it. So I don't know, it all depends where you're at and the way you look at things. Trash burner / power generator. Oh yeah, I know we always talk about our own little mini nuclear power plants. That could be a thing. Hold on, I gotta check the flux. Checking the flux, refresh. Any new nodes? Any new nodes? Any new nodes? And come on, say 31. Say 31. 30. Oh, man. Oh. Okay, come on. They got to put a new node on sometime this year. All right, so what do we got? How about a DIY home reactor? Yeah, that's a very good option, as long as you don't melt down your country, depending where you are. Oh, crazy. You found an old rubbish nuclear bomb from 1950, looking to transform it into your power plant. Oh, I don't know how that would work. I don't think that's the same thing. You could probably pull the plutonium and stuff out of there to form a mini reactor, but I probably wouldn't trust anything from the 1950s. You'd probably die from poisoning before you realize what's going on. I don't know. We'll see. I'm also looking to build a bicycle and hook a generator for it to work a bit and generate more power for my S9. That's cool. What now? I wonder if you had initial power to start, what if you hooked, like, say, a pulley wheel to your ASIC fan to have it spin a belt to spin that bike? But you first need a little bit of power to get that thing turned on. Then it could be self-sustainable. Oh, I don't know. Is that a thing? Could that be a thing? Once you get it kickstarted or initially started, would it like self-sustain itself by running a belt? Oh. Coke and Mentos turbine. You'd need a lot of Coke and a lot of Mentos, but it's probably possible. Oh, it won't hit 31 as it's currently at the max supply for Titan. Will increase in the future. No, I know. Each Titan node supports 40,000 nodes. We can click on it here. We can see all the Titan nodes. But yeah, each one is 40,000. As they add more nodes, that increases up an additional 40,000. If you go 30 times 40,000 is 1.2 million flux. So if they go to 31 nodes, it will now, you can now stake 1,240,000 flux. So once it hits 31, it's all hands on deck. Everyone's rushing in to stake an additional 40,000 until that fills up as well. So each node is worth 40,000 flux in the node. And that's their largest node. If you were to do it, because they have their Cumulus, Stratus, and whatever else, the 40,000 is the largest node that you could run on your own. So that's kind of like what these Titan nodes are. So we just keep smashing the reflex here. It seems like once a day they add one or two. The 30th node just went live this morning. So we just got to keep waiting. But yeah. One day we'll get into this. I was thinking making a vacuum powered by solar to blow out my fan turbine to spin it and generate more power. Flywheel battery, could that? Oh, a flywheel battery. Okay, yeah, we can run that. Just put a small generator in your water pipes. Every time you turn on your water, you're spinning, creating power. Yeah, but then you gotta have your water running all the time. Our water bill out here is super expensive as well. So I think we'd be losing on that one. Do we have any other questions, guys? You guys have any questions? Anything you guys want to chat about? Go on. Oh yeah, I want to look at GPU pricing out here. Let's close some of this ergo stuff. KDA stuff. I'll keep that on for now. Oh, let's look at this. Let's take a look at this actually for a second. It's kind of interesting. So I'm going to refresh it. I don't know if it auto updates. It probably does. But let's take a look. 7 days, Ethereum is up 20.39%, guys. Awesome. Mining rewards are up. But look at this guy. Ethereum Classic is up 30%. ETC is outperforming Ethereum. Now, that's good news. Hopefully, all these proof of work coins outperform Ethereum because we need some huge gains moving into the future to be able to sustain, the hash rate everybody has. But I find it interesting. Do you guys find it interesting, or it's a no-brainer? You got the proof of work coin that's going to stay proof of work outperforming the one that's moving to POS. And honestly, so far, like, we got Cardano, Solano, all those Solano, all these things have been having major issues on a POS. Is there a legit POS coin that hasn't had any major downtime yet? It seems like there have been times where all these have been down for a day, 8 hours, 2 days, stuff like that. So I don't know if any of these, you imagine Ethereum though? Seriously, say Ethereum moves to POS, things are going good for like 6 months, 8 months. And all of a sudden, what if they try to do an upgrade or they try to do something? Imagine the whole Ethereum ecosystem going down for only an hour. That's going to do a lot of damage. What if it goes down for 2 days? Oh, wow. I don't know what would happen. Right at an NFT drop or something as well. Like, say, boom, we're dropping an NFT. Gas spike. Oh, gas allegedly won't really spike. But because, once they should be on layer 2 in X amount of time. But yeah. Oh, one more thing I want to point out here too. Like, some people think, once the Ethereum POS happens, that, I can start pulling out my ETH. You cannot do that. Your Ethereum is still, the Ethereum you have staked on the consensus layer, which is ETH2, it is still stuck there until they implement sharding. And I believe they're working on something called dark sharding or something. So they are working on sharding, and depending when their fork after the merge actually is, it sounds like they will be implementing the sharding process in that next fork, and then ETH will be able to be removed. But initially, all the merge is the transition from proof of work to proof of stake. Nothing is being changed. There's no gas fees going to be changing. There's no removal of stake and rewards going to happen. Everything is still stuck there and locked in until the fork afterwards, allegedly. Now, the fork could take 2 years maybe, for all we know, because remember, we were looking at the last, and when they did that NVIDIA talk, and they said, this time next year, what are we going to be talking about? Because this was with a plan of a summer merge happening. So they're like, next year, what are we going to talk about? It was around March or something. They said, we'll be talking about sharding. And so they're thinking, you know, it's about a year away before sharding is ready. And they're just going to be talking about sharding being implemented. So it sounds like some things have changed since then, where they're trying to fast track the sharding process to a dark sharding or something, so people can move their ETH in and out. Obviously, they need that to happen, but I don't know. Things are way up in the air still, but initially, the whole merge, all it does is move from proof of work to proof of stake. Nothing else in the Ethereum ecosystem will change. So if there's a massive NFT drop, gas fees will go up. If there's no NFT drop or nothing, you know, gas fees will remain the same as this is. All staking rewards are still stuck, locked in. So yeah, keep that in mind for anybody out there. Someone watches this later, maybe they think, or they had that question. That question actually comes up quite a bit. Can I withdraw my ETH2 at the merge? And the honest answer to that is no, you cannot withdraw your staked ETH after the merge until they implement the sharding process. Do I collect NFTs? Well, normally I would say no, I don't. But I would be lying now, because I do have that Aneta Angel. It's the first and only NFT I have ever purchased, just because I wanted to see what was going to happen with these airdrops or mining rewards increases or whatever they were going to do on these smart pools. So I'm not a collector, but I do have one NFT just to see what it does type of thing. Using this until I save enough for a 200 AH lithium battery. 24 volt. Nice. We need a spoon, not a fork. We need a spoon. Yeah, we need to be spoon fed. What do you think, Neo? Is it worth mining? I don't know. It's kapow. So right out the get-go, no. But as a coin, maybe, maybe not. Now they are trying to implement they're trying to get into the gaming world, obviously. And at the same time, I think they're going to start running into issues potentially. I don't know for sure, but actually Zelcore had it. Now, Neo, they're not an NFT. They're just a coin thing, correct? Anybody know much about it? Can anyone confirm to me, Neo, like it's just a coin on there? They're not doing any type of NFT type of platforms. But if you are unfamiliar, it sounds like Steam is banning any game that has crypto related in it. That means Rust could potentially, once they find out about that, could be banned from Steam. Another thing I just seen on Zelcore, Minecraft is banning NFTs and stuff across its platform now. So Minecraft is trying to go anti-crypto as well. And I think I actually seen this on Zelcore this morning. Let me just bring up Zelcore again so I can have a look at this. Where is it? So, you know, it's kind of good what they're trying to do, but it's also sounding like a lot of these gaming platforms don't want. Right here, the merge is no, accounting no. Oh no, where is it? It's gone. Now the Bitcoin, decentralized Polygon. Right here, NFTs banned in Minecraft, SEC list 9 tokens as securities and that. So it's only saying NFTs currently, but this is the start of moving towards cryptos. I don't know. It looks like these main gaming platforms are starting to get anti-crypto. So that could be a huge roadblock moving into Neo. If they, like I said, they're trying to move into Minecraft. They're in Rust right now, which is on Steam. Steam is banning all crypto platforms once they know about them. We can Google that right now, actually, and find that out. Steam bans crypto games. Let's see. Ultimately, Steam banned the use of cryptocurrencies and NFTs on its platform. You guys can't see this; it's too small. But they're banning everything here. That was in late 2021. So they're just looking into everything. February 24, game explains why Steam bans NFTs. Valve bans blockchain games and NFTs. So it's maybe bad because those are those main platforms. Now it does sound like Origin, I believe it is, which is like EA Games, I think. They're going to allow this, so maybe those games will just move over to that type of platform, you know. But this is kind of a roadblock for momentum that Neo kind of has right now. So what happens if Steam finds out about Rust having a mod that allows cryptos? It could be removed. What happens if Minecraft finds out that, you know, it has this map being built for it with Neo in it and they don't want cryptos on there? They will ban that from their platform. So I don't know. There's a lot of up in the air stuff still circulating around it right now. Now, if it takes off, you know, it has seen some nice gains. So maybe investing, it could be decent. But still, I still don't think it's still too new for crypto in the gaming world. There are a few games that are fully implemented with crypto games. Like we have Ethereum is in that Ethereum universe thing. I don't know what it's called, but that's 100% blockchain. It's a game where there's a lot of people on it and it's 100% Ethereum based. So that drives value to Ethereum in general. We got Raptorium's working on that big MMO. That's going to be a 100% NFT Raptorium implemented game. So the complete blockchain is built into the game. These are the type of things that Neo should probably do. They need to not just jump into a mod and, you know, you can now do this through a mod. They need to implement a full-fledged ecosystem, not just a mod map here and a mod map there. But it is a nice step forward with crypto and the gaming world. So that's kind of my 2 cents on the whole thing. So I don't know. Okay. And depending who asks, obviously there's going to be different opinions on the whole situation. Oh, BDDD, what's going on? What's going on? What are you up to? What's happening? Wow, I'm only at 125k Neo now. When Rain World? What's Rain World? What is that? Don't dump on us. Oh, it's funny. And I find another thing, like I know we look into some coins, you know, the low market, low difficulty, stuff like that, but they are profitable. And then you always get the one guy saying, oh, it's a pump and dump scam. It's a pump and dump, a pump and dumps. But if you think that's really what it is and you expect it to do that, why not capitalize on it? Seriously. If I see something might, you know, if some dev's trying to pump his coin up because he's probably going to dump it, get some coins, sell it, and profit on it. Don't just, you know, tell, you know, oh, it's pump and dump, I don't like it, but you could end up making, you know, a lot of money or something on it. Not financial advice in any way, shape, or form, but if you see something that might be shaping up like that, capitalize on it. What's wrong with that? You made some money. So what? Big deal. 100,000 Bitcoins. I want people to profit on it until I take my share. Oh, yes, beer time. Oh, you want a beer time? All right, guys. I'm going to smash an ad button right now. Boom. Inserting ad. You guys can go have your little break. Some of you guys have premium, so you're not going to see it. Other people, I don't even know what kind they put in there, but do your thing. Oh, what is this? Wrong button. Wrong button. Flux. Let's check out Flux. While we're on our break. Engage. Engage. Oh, it's still 30. Still 30. How about NVIDIA's shares? You expect GPU prices to keep dropping, or is it NVIDIA making ASICs now to help gamers? Of course. Hey, I wouldn't be surprised if NVIDIA started making ASICs, but I doubt it. As for the share price, I don't really know. The 4000 series sounds like it's probably going to be fairly expensive. Now, it makes sense that it would be. Like I said this a long time ago, and it's still a potential shortage. There's some things happening where all these semiconductors were being, and they had some COVID lockdowns overseas there. But NVIDIA ordered all the silicon for this 4000 series pretty much at a height of the silicon shortages and, you know, the pandemic and stuff, so they could be prepared for now. So they paid very high fees to even make these cards. So with that being said, they're probably going to be expensive GPUs, and that's why they're kind of. I don't even know what their game plan is. I don't know how to do it. If I was Nvidia, I would drop my cards right now. I would release them now. They keep extending it and waiting. Now, originally, they were going to do the 3090s first, then the 3080s, and kind of make sense because we would still technically have Ethereum here, and then miners might buy up, the expensive ones. Or, I mean, the 40 series, 4090s. So the 4090s would hit the market with the mining still here. Probably be some people to buy it, try it out, stuff like that. But now they keep extending it because it's almost like they're following the timeline and they want pretty much Ethereum mining to be gone. But with that being said, the longer they extend it, the cheaper the used market is going to get. These NVIDIA 2000 series, 3000 series, they're going to get a lot cheaper than they currently are once Ethereum is gone. That's just what it's going to be. Now, NVIDIA is going to be releasing these fairly expensive, in theory, GPUs, unless they decide to take a loss, which I highly doubt it. But they're going to be expensive, and they're going to be releasing them into a flooded used market that's going to be very, very low. Like, I don't know. It's going to be crazy. So I don't know what NVIDIA's whole game plan is. Everyone always said, oh, NVIDIA's smart. They know what they're doing. They got analytic guys and this guys and those guys. They know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing here. They're trying probably not to get sued again because I can't see them making too much money moving into the next 2 or 3 years. I really don't think they're going to be selling many new GPUs till probably 2025. And even then, I don't know how well their GPU sales are going to be because I really have a feeling that the next bull run is going to be less profitable on GPUs than we're currently sitting right now in this bear run. That's how much things are changing. The end of Ethereum is probably worse than any crypto winter that we have seen in the past. But that's just my 2 cents. Look at everyone else's opinions and make your own decision for yourself. People who buy 8 GPU, 12 gigabyte, and newer GPUs, only the miners. 80% of NVIDIA's money comes from miners, not gamers. It's facts. Her husband bought, 20,000 shares in NVIDIA. Who did? Who bought 20,000 shares? They're about to go broke, probably. Perhaps the new monkeypox lockdown with mandatory VR will be passed. I heard about that craziness going on with that. Now, I don't want to talk about that because I'll probably get, channel taken down. But I don't know. It's so funny when you watch the news. It's like they think people forget what they just said. You listen to something 2 weeks ago, and then 2 weeks goes by, they're saying something totally different, and they just expect people to believe what they say at the time. They change their stories so many times, it's unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, we're not going to even get into any of that. They won't release new cards until the new inventory is depleted, which is interesting because I found out, what was it? Yeah, Hawk. Is Hawk still here? They was talking about it last night, about how every Wednesday NVIDIA has these sales on. I would stay away from those. The sales are going to be very, very cheap here soon. Speaking of that, I got to go to Kijiji and check this out. Still only 30. All right. Let's go to Kijiji. Let's see what GPUs are looking like in Canada here. So I'm going to go to, I don't know. Let's look at a 3060 Ti. Computer accessories. What is the used market looking like, at least where I am? Canada, I don't really know if we're seeing a difference much yet, but we'll see. 3060, 489, down a little bit. $7.98 per mega hash. I really think the per mega hash will probably drop to like $3, $4. I don't know, maybe even less. It's gonna get really cheap. 3060 Ti Founders Edition, brand new, $600. That's more than MSRP. You can see how us Canadians here are dealing with things. We're still in scalper heaven. Dell NVIDIA 3060 Ti, oh my gosh, $700. We're not seeing any price drops here. Where is this? New Mayhem. So this is Canada wide. This looks like Ontario-ish. 3060 MSI Venture 590. LER practically. What is what do you guys think of when someone says practically new? It's practically new. 750. Oh my gosh. A 1070. 8 gig 350. Wow, GPUs are not coming down here. Trading iPad Pro for a 3060 Ti or higher. Asus Tough Gaming 5 for 3060 Ti. That one, see, that was not bad. It's a third party. It's a AIB and it's under MSRP of a Founders Edition. So there's one that's kind of come down. 6750X swap trade. What do we got? We got a RX 580 8GB for $200. 3060 Ti and a 3070 selling cards and $10. Hey, that's a good deal. I found one. I found a good deal. $10, guys. $10 in Toronto. Let's see what he says. What's the fine print? Selling cards. I should message him. I should ask him. Is it both cards for $10? Oh man, I wonder what he'd say. I wonder what the reply would be. Is it both for $10? Selling cards. It's only listed as $10, guys. Like, come on. You guys gotta see that right there. Look at that. Yeah, $10. Box. Yeah, it's probably the box for sale. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Obviously, it's not that. He's just trying to grab everyone's attention to click on his ad. But still, that's hilarious. False advertising. Please contact. And people, if they say please contact, they want way too much money. Not interested in trade. Please send me your offer. He wants offers. Because he doesn't know what he wants to sell for, but he knows that it's not worth anything. Oh my gosh. All right, let's try to find, I don't know. Let's just look up mining rigs. Mining rig. See what rigs are going for around here. Yeah, I don't see any great deals in Canada, at least on Kijiji. In the States, I see you guys have deals everywhere. It's crazy how low some things are. Canada, nope. We get ripped off left, right, and center. Mining rig, 370. That's one we saw earlier. What else do you have? 3070, 36 Ti, 1660. Assorted RTX 3070, non-LHR, and 1660, 1660 Ti, 750. It's probably part. Selling off my mining rig and or cards. Have 10 cards in total. Follows 3070. All work great. Have some thermal pads replaced. $750 for 10 cards. Nice. That's a deal. This is about what things will look like. What's he say? One EVGA 3070 knowledge on the left. 750. No thanks. 700 for one. Yeah, this guy's rip off central. More GPU mining rig for sale. All you need to mine crypto. Used for a few months. Works like new. No issues. Includes everything in photos. There's nothing in there. $300. There's no GPUs. Mining rig frame holds 6 to 8 GPUs. Frames are still at $170. Oh my gosh. This guy has a few 570s and 580s. Yeah, I don't know. Wow, there's like, it's not, I don't see any drops in prices here yet. That's insane. What is going on, Canada? Yeah, that's the Canadian marketplace. So obviously our prices are higher. Like, let's take that into there. $700 Canadian to USD. So 541 for a lot of those. 541 USD. 170 for a frame. Yeah, I know, it's crazy. We're still in scalper heaven here in Canada. I don't know what's going on. Maybe Canada's the scalper capital. I don't know. Paid 30 for your 8 GPU frame. Nice. You maxed out power wise. I'm right there with the max out and power issue as well. So I gotta figure something out. Move to more efficiency. Obviously I can pull off a 3090. Some other things. I don't know. You may find a new MSI 3070 Ventus for €630. Yeah, euros. That's crazy. Actually, the euro came down quite a bit now. It's about the same as the USD. That's insane also, because the euro used to be like, we'd have to like double it. So like €600 was like 1,200 Canadian almost. It was probably like 11.20 or something. But like it was pretty much almost doubled of our dollar. So yeah, prices are insane. Is it pretty close still now? Actually, let's click on this. So USD is 22,714, 22,250. So it went up a little bit. Actually, not that much. We can see on that. Look at Ergo, $1.98 USD, $1.94. So it's still pretty close. Then you got Canadian 256. Huh, crazy. So if we don't have any last minute questions, we'll probably wrap this one up. I will do an AMA later on today on the gaming channel because I got to log in there because that little thatch house probably despawned unless Fudweiser or Red Putts, maybe one of you guys logged in the past couple days. I don't know, but it probably despawned, so that's bad. Hopefully all the water pipes didn't despawn. Crazy stuff like that. 3060 Ti is at €500. That's pretty high. It's crazy. When I was in Germany, $25 was €20. Huh. That's insane. Well, guys, I appreciate everyone for showing up. I will see you all on the next one. Oh, where's my button? Here's my button.
Rabid out.